Hey, hello, my name is Courtney Truong. I just wrapped up the January 2026 Gen I course through Code U. Previously, I have also finished the C Sharp .NET software development pathway as well as a React workshop through Code U. I chose Code U because I had just gotten laid off from my previous job and saw an ad for on Facebook for Code U, and I decided to go for it. I felt like it was time for a career change and decided to explore software development and to see if it clicked with me. Um, Today, I'm going to be presenting TravelMate AI. It is my capstone for Code U's Gen AI pathway. TravelMate AI is a conversational travel planning chatbot that uses a multi-agent LangGraph pipeline, a model context protocol tool integration, and retrieval augmented generation to provide real-time travel information and curated destination knowledge. I chose TravelMate AI as my capstone project because I thought it would be a neat way to create a one-stop shop for travel planning. If anyone is like me, I easily get stressed out trying to juggle multiple different apps to look for information while traveling, and sometimes I'm just unsure what I might want to try or do. TravelMate AI helps alleviate those problems for me. TravelMate AI uses React with a Node.js backend. Um, the LLM used is GPT-4o Mini with text embedding 3 small. APIs used are Open Weather Map, Foursquare Places, and Aero Data Box to enable weather forecasts, restaurant recommendations, flight status lookup, and tourist attraction discovery. Since TravelMate AI is a conversational chatbot, there are many different outcomes based on what you ask the bot. So we're going to take a look at just one conversation example. Um, TravelMate AI is going to start by greeting us with its welcome message. The user then asks TravelMate AI, I am going to Tokyo on May 18th. Where should I eat and what will the weather be like? TravelMate AI then responds with a weather forecast and lists some popular restaurants in their area. TravelMate AI has 5 tools exposed via model context protocol, but due to intent-driven tool selection, the only triggers tools will be get weather tool and get restaurants tool due to the keywords taken from the user's question. In the user's next chat turn, they then ask if TravelMate AI can give them packing suggestions. This is going to trigger both get weather and get travel guide. TravelMate AI then responds with a full outlook for weather and then relevant info for packing for the user's trip to Tokyo using our RAG travel guide knowledge base. Okay, and next we'll look at the flow of the LangGraph pipeline that TravelMate AI uses to research and respond to the user. When a message is sent, Intake Node will parse the user's message to extract destination, date, and flight number, and detects intent keywords to determine which tools to call. In this example, the user gave the destination and date in the previous chat turn. Next, Research Node will call Research Agent, which connects to the NCP server and selects which tools to invoke. The selected tools are invoked and return raw API responses and information from the RAG Travel Guide knowledge base. Next, Translate Node will call Translate Agent, which uses the LLM to normalize raw API responses into structured JSON to ensure consistent data formats. And finally, Synthesis Node calls the LLM to combine normalized structured data into a single natural language response that directly answers the user's question. I was challenged early on with TravelMate AI with LangGraph compatibility issues. I had to figure out a lot of the issues with getting LangGraph 1.2 to compile, mostly through trial and error since documentation didn't always match the installed version. After getting through the compile errors with LangGraph, I ran into the issue of hitting rate limits with GitHub models. In the beginning, I was having the 3 specialist agents work at the same time. This was causing the app to immediately hit rate limits, so I had to stagger agent calls to the LLM, which with delays which led to the creation of the pipeline that we just saw and reduced the overall number of calls to the LLM. TravelMate AI was quite a challenge for me, but it was a fun challenge and has turned into being my favorite project that I've worked on so far. I want to thank CodeU for giving me the tools to be able to build something like this and giving me the ability to present it to all of you today. If you'd like to get in contact with me, here is my email and the links to my GitHub and LinkedIn. All right, thanks.
That was great. Thanks so much for presenting, Courtney. I'm trying to plan a beach vacation myself, so may need to connect with you, and get some
Yeah, of
tips.
course.
Um, so as you know, and as I'm sure our attendees are well aware, AI is such a buzzword right now. I feel like there's still some ambiguity among developers and companies about how they're using it or if they're using it in any sort of meaningful capacity. So I'm just curious, since completing this pathway, has it changed the way you integrate AI into your daily life, or what does your usage of it look like?
I'm definitely using it as a tool, kind of like an assistant. Like, it's really good to use to help research things. I've been finding it useful to help learn new content. Like, I've been trying to learn a little bit about Docker on the side because I just started working with the DevOps class that started this past week. So I was trying to get a little bit of a knowledge base going there. So I was using AI to help with that.
That's great. Well, thank you again for presenting and being here with us today, Courtney.
All right, thank you.